Outside Old Trafford, we've just seen Man United beat Everton 1-0 in the league. An absolutely huge result today for our top four hopes. But the performance, was it up to standard? For me, the first half was nowhere near. It was similar to what we've seen a lot of times this season, where we've completely controlled the game. They've not had a sniff. But what's the point of controlling the game if you're not going to do anything with the ball? If you're not going to put the ball in the net or take a shot, what is the point? But in the second half, completely sorted it out. The young lads were on fire. Got a high. I can't rate these guys any higher in this game in particular. Lingard was fantastic, going forward just as he was in the derby. Not afraid to go round a man, not afraid to take a man on, not afraid to actually run forward with the ball. Marshall, what else more can we say about him? The guy is going to be a world-class player. We all know it. And today he's shown it again. Absolutely brilliant performance from him. Got the winning goal. Excellent. And Rashford, I'm beginning to think that Rashford isn't just a flash in the pan, exciting little 18-year-old youngster. I'm beginning to think that Marcus Rashford could well be the real deal. Because today, again, we saw it. Not scared to take a man on. And all of the other players, they seemed like it was telepathy at times with those front four. Juan Mata included in that, because I thought even he went forward quite a few times in the game. Tried to play a few clever passes, and we just looked a hell of a lot better going forward. In the past 3 years, we've seen our players, especially our strikers, stationary, waiting for the ball. A midfielder will get it, and they're all just stood still. How can you pass a ball to a player who's stood still? It makes no sense. Not with these lads, and they need to keep starting week in, week out now for the rest of the season. Unless they put in an awful performance, they can't lose their place to anyone. But really impressed with them today, and those were the guys that won us the game. However, I do have to mention our defence, particularly the two centre-halves, Daley Blind and Chris Smalling. Yeah, there were a couple of times where there was a little slip from Smalling in the first half. De Gea ran off his line to sort it out, and there was a little bit of miscommunication between the two on one other occasion. But apart from that, when you look at the fact they're coming up against Romelu Lukaku, who's a striker that I can't rate highly enough, and a lot of people rate him massively. One of the best strikers in the Premier League, one of the best young strikers in the world, a lot of people would say. The guy is built like a tank. He's absolutely rapid. He's everything that Daley Blind isn't. But Daley Blind today was excellent against him. So I've got to say, very well done to Daley Blind indeed. He put in a great performance. Obviously, massive negative, him going off injured. Really gutted about that, Daley Blind going off injured. But hopefully, we've got a shining bright light that could help us in that respect, and that is Fosu Mensah, who came off the bench and was excellent today. A little bit shaky initially, but he was excellent with that clearance towards the end to save Lukaku from scoring. Look, guys, I don't know how the rest of the season's going to go, but if we carry on with that second half performance and those young lads carry on performing with I hate saying it, and I know it's a word that gets mocked quite a lot, but if they keep carrying on with that passion and that desire to succeed and to win and to take a man on, then I can see us getting top four. But it's a massive if, and I don't want to see in the next game these players get dropped for absolutely no reason. That's not what I want to see. Guys, the only negative today, I don't want to slag off players too much, but I thought Michael Carrick was maybe below par, giving the ball away quite a few times, but I understand why he played, because Louis van Gaal maybe sees him as that captain figure. But for me, Chris Smalling should have been the captain, and Herrera should have played for Michael Carrick. But guys, it's a great result, and all that matters now is results. If we carry on playing like we did in that second half, we will get top four. But obviously, it's a massive if. Guys, the fan cams are on the way. Get your comments in below. Tell me about the game. Tell me if you completely disagree with me. Tell me if you agree with me. Give this a like, give this a share, give us a subscribe. I've been Gaz, in a bit.